So there's an article I read from 2018 about 10 dangerous side effects of a low-carb diet. I'll have the link posted in the description. Let me list the 10. Erosion of bones, leg cramps, fatigue, disturbed menstrual cycle, kidney stones, bad breath, constipation, hunger, dehydration, anxiety, headaches, and easy bruising. Let me just quickly run through each one. Starts off by saying it's a really great diet for weight loss, stabilizing blood sugar, yada, yada, yada. It's like, and then you read the dangerous side effects. So they actually kind of sort of throw the disclaimer right there in the beginning. I've been on this for a year already, all right? Erosion of bones, I don't have any. Muscles, bones seem to be in great shape. I haven't had any breakage. I haven't had any soreness. As a matter of fact, I was getting arthritis here and here, and within 3 weeks on this diet, it all went away. The cracking, the inflammation, fatigue, leg cramps. I didn't have them personally, but I know as your body transitions for the 3 to 5 days to a week or so, along with the withdrawal from sugar, which is absolutely a drug. And you go through this thing called the quote-unquote Keto Flu. And all that means is that your body is changing from a defensive glucose metabolism to a much more exciting fat metabolizing system of burning energy. And in that, some people do, well, obviously, as insulin drops to very low levels because you don't have any more glucose to process, your liver makes all that you need, don't worry, you start losing an awful lot of water. And as you lose water, sodium is going to come out of the system, which is going to cause you some cramping, electrolyte imbalances. In general, you'll get through it. All right. Fatigue. I didn't have any, although the first couple of days, you are going to feel a little tired because you're finally going to be hypoglycemic in a eustress kind of way. It's a hormetic stress. It's a stress that the body, it has to figure out what to do, all right, because you have now stopped its easy supply of glucose, and until it gets the fat burning machinery in place and starts getting some of that going, you are going to starve for about 3 days. And then, of course, once you're fat adapted, you can begin actually fasting. So you can literally starve yourself for 3 to 5 to 7 to 10 days, always under a doctor's care. I didn't do it, but I never went that long. I think I went 5 days. But your body quite happily goes, oh, finally, the guy stopped eating. Now I can go ahead and burn off his fat, which is why the fat burns off. I don't know much about the disturbed cycle. That's a female side. I will tell you, all the carnivore women that I know who have switched from vegan, vegetarianism, etc., standard American diet, were amenorrheic, I think is what they call it, which means they haven't had their cycle for, in some cases, 2 years. They switch over to the carnivore diet. You can pull up this girl. Her name, she's Asian, pianist, wonderful. Gorgeous, actually. She is under the handle Beef and Butter Gal. All right, she has a YouTube channel. She will explain to you how everything in her womanly life came back within a very short time, having changed her diet. Kidney stones. Okay, those will hit you if you have a genetic issue toward them, or if you consume, especially if you consume oxalates. Those come from spinach and some other leafy greens. And of course, some of the ways to get rid of that are just to cook the spinach down, and you will destroy some of the oxalates. Bad breath, well, I don't know. I had a family member who was a vegetarian, and I'm going to tell you, the breath coming out of that person, oh, okay. Will you have worse breath than carb breath? I don't know. I think in the beginning I had extra ketones being produced, and those will give you kind of an acetone breath. But that, right now, it's gone away. I mean, unless I'm sick, which is rare now, especially. I think I got sick exactly. Well, I had a couple of literal stomach bugs apparently, or this was my gut rehealing. But I did catch the letter here in Greek, and it lasted exactly 15 hours. Period. I had a headache. I had a fever of 100 Fahrenheit for exactly 15 hours. That went away, as of course I fasted through it, didn't eat a thing. And no sequela, no phlegm, no snots, nothing. See you, bye. So I don't know where everyone was suffering, but it wasn't me. Constipation, hunger. Okay, well, you're going to have to do research on your own body about constipation, find out why it occurs. Dr. Barry, I think, has some excellent videos. He's Dr. Barry on YouTube, and he will explain the digestive tract and all that kind of stuff. He'll go through it. Hunger, not even close, man. Yeah, you're hungry in the first couple of days because, again, you're used to eating a lot of sugar, you're used to eating a lot of carbs, and your body has been in a constant state of stress, the bad stress, trying to remove the glucose from your bloodstream because it is poisonous. But hunger? No, man, I'm not hungry. I ate yesterday at 2 p.m. It's now 9:20 in the morning. So I've gone 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 hours without food. And matter of fact, 12 hours without water. I took a blast of water about 9 o'clock last night. Haven't drunk water since. Oh, well, no, not hungry, sorry. Dehydration. Again, as you run out of electrolytes because your body finally is losing its super high insulin, you're going to run out of water. And as you do that, you're going to probably experience a whole upheaval of your body. So dehydration in the sense of, oh my gosh, look, the eye sockets, your eyes going back into their sockets and stuff, not that bad. Here's the idea. If your pee's brown, drink some, well, if it's brown, go to the hospital. That's rhabdomyolysis, I think, something like that. That's a really bad condition. But if it's a dark yellow, drink water. If it's really, really clear, don't drink so much water. Drink when you're thirsty. Best idea. And take a pinch of salt with that water. Anxiety and headaches. Okay, the anxiety, I understand it. I mean, I had some insomnia, I had some anxiety in the first week or so because my body's retooling. It's trying to figure out, what did this guy just do? All of a sudden we're under stress and we need to figure something out. And the headaches come from the electrolyte imbalance, all right? That all goes away in a week or so. Easy bruising, haven't noticed it on me. No bruising at all. I don't know what's wrong with people. Either you're a hemophiliac or your aunt and your mom are the same person. I don't know what your specific problem is, but if you bruise easily, you need to get to a doc. And maybe they need to take you off warfarin or something, maybe some anti, sludge medicine that you may have been taking. Again, before you enter into any significant lifestyle change, you need to get with, you should get with an allopath. But my best advice, just me, my dad said advice worth the price, right, is to go ahead and get with a holistic doctor. This is a guy who says, what are the causes of things? He may or may not be able to, or he may absolutely be able to prescribe medicines on an acute basis, but that's not his tack. He's not a drug dealer. The allopaths are drug dealers, but these guys, no, these guys try to work through all of the natural things that you can do with your body. Hey, what did we do 1,000 years ago? We didn't have Big Farm, right? So that's my take on this article. And yours may be different. You're on a different road. You may have different circumstances. I've been on a very, very low-carb diet. And I would estimate definitely below 20 grams of carbs per day, average, for a year. Do I look sick and dying to you? No, not in the least. But as we say in Mexico, cada quien, to each his own. Do what you need to do, and if you're happy, the way you are, in pain and inflamed and stuff. I'm thinking of myself when I was I happy when I was inflamed and fat and couldn't bend over without breathing and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. You have to make decisions. That's up to you guys. Okay, bye. Have a great one.